We go to the benchmark hotline now, where we are joined by former Red Raider, all-time leading goal scorer for Texas Tech, Janine Beckie. It's Andreas, it's Jeff. Where are you this morning?
I'm actually just landed in Lubbock. I'm here to be with the team for a couple days, and I was here a couple days ago to get things rolling with them, but just landed in Lubbock, so I'm excited.
Well, Janine, welcome back to the great city of Lubbock, Texas, and Texas Tech University. What's going to be your role with the team this year?
I think just one of support, maybe some individual work with some of the girls, especially the forwards. So I'm just excited to get my hands dirty with this group. It's a really exciting group of girls, and I know the staff's really excited about what this team can do this year. And there's a lot of talent, great people, great atmosphere, and I think we're excited to build off of last year and some of the good things that we saw last year. So I'm just here to be support, whatever the staff needs me to do. Hopefully they can build my knowledge a bit from the coaching side, and it's exciting to be on the other side of the game.
How did this come about? Was it your idea? Was it Coach Stone's idea? Or is it something that's always been flirted around with?
Well, I've always, since I finished playing at Tech, just really wanted to find an opportunity to give back to a program that gave me so much. And I love being around these people, around our program, such a great program that really in the next few years can do some damage in the college soccer spectrum. So, yeah, it was a bit of a conversation for a while, and then an invitation. And I'm currently still in school. I graduate in December, so it worked out as a undergraduate assistant role, so something that they haven't really had in the past. So some extra hands helping out, and I'm really excited about it and really grateful to Tom and the rest of the staff for welcoming me on the other side of the game.
Janine, when you look at what you can do here for your coaching future, how does this affect your current situation with the Dash and with Team Canada?
Well, our season with the Dash is ongoing. We have 8 games left. Actually just flew from Portland yesterday. We had a game out in Portland. So I'm just really fortunate that I'm able to make both work right now. And it's great to be able to be here when I can. Obviously, my professional career is at the forefront of what I'm focused on right now, but I'm also, willing to give everything that I have for this program in terms of my free time, which seems to be limited lately. But, Canada's on a bit of a break right now. We're taking the first part of the year and the summer off, and we'll get back together in November for an exciting set of games with the U.S., which I'm really excited for. And, I'm just really grateful that this has been able to work out, and some dates played in my favor, so I'm happy to be back in Lubbock.
She's Janine Beckie, former Red Raider soccer player, selected 8th overall in the 2016 NWSL College Draft. You said you were in Portland yesterday. How'd that go? How'd the team do?
It wasn't our best game. We lost 2-1. It was our first loss in 7 games, so a bit disappointing, but we're definitely in a good position. We're sitting in 7th right now, tied with the team above us, and only 3 points away from playoffs, so that's exciting. This team's never made playoffs before, so if we can do that, obviously that's great for the club. We really turned it around this second half of the season, so I'm excited to see what we can do in our last couple games.
Now, Janine, you've played with some of these girls on this team. I think the senior class was the last group that you actually got to play with extensively. What do you remember about them, and what have you seen from their development?
I actually got the chance to play with the juniors and seniors currently. So, yeah, those juniors were freshmen when I was a senior. But, some really great players in both of those classes. I think when you look at the junior class, it's a big class of really talented players that have seen a lot of time since they got to Tech, which has been fabulous for their development. And I think with the seniors, it's a smaller group, but a group that's extremely committed to having a great senior year and to make the new players feel welcome, especially with this freshman class being so talented. It's important for those seniors to really bring them in and show them the ropes and how they did it, because when they were freshmen, sophomores, we were really successful. So, this is how we do things here. And I just remember, you look at someone like Carly Wickenheiser, who has completely shifted into a leadership role on the team, fittest on the team, strongest on the team, just an absolute killer on the field. And I think that's someone definitely to watch this year as she transforms into a leadership role and someone that's going to be absolutely pivotal for us this year to be successful.
Speaking with Janine Beckie on the Benchmark Hotline. Janine, a former Red Raider soccer player. If a freshman came up to you and asked you for advice, what one piece of advice would you give them, either about the Big 12 conference or just playing college soccer in general?
Oh, gosh, it's a tough question. There's so much advice that I would give, but, I mean, obviously the cliche advice is, take advantage of what we have here at Tech in these 4 years, because it goes by way too fast. And I think you could ask anyone that I played with and that came before me, and they would say they wish, that they could come back and play another year. They'd give anything for that. But in terms of the Big 12, I just think something that you have to ingrain in their brains early on is that every game in the Big 12 is a battle, and one of the, if not the most competitive conference in the country. And there's great soccer, there's great athletes, good athletic departments. So it's exciting when we get into the conference schedule, and I think they just got to be ready to battle, and hopefully we can take home another Big 12 championship.
Janine, how has your relationship changed with Coach Stone since when you were first recruited to come play at Texas Tech to going off into the pros and now coming back to be joining his staff? How has that relationship matured with you two?
It's been great. I mean, I'm incredibly thankful for the role that he's played in my career and, in my personal life. And he's just a great mentor to me. I think someone that anyone would be lucky to have on their side, and is always there for a word about the game, about life, if I need it. He's pushed me in my professional career. He's someone that I am easily ready to take criticism from, and he's also great at, building my confidence when I've done something well. So he tunes into a lot of my games, which I know is really great for him to see. And I mean, I play with Katie Heap, so he has two former Red Raiders on the same team. Got to see us both play yesterday on TV, and I know he's really proud, and I'm just really thankful for the relationship that's continued to grow, and now to be able to coach with him and get that experience and learn from him on that side of the game. I'm incredibly excited for what's to come.
She's Janine Beckie, also a Canadian national soccer player. I wanted to know, what are the emotions like when you put on your country's jersey and you step out onto that field?
It's a pretty surreal feeling. I have, I'm at 34 appearances, I think, now, and it doesn't seem to ever change when you go out there. And it's a different feeling playing for your country, and for me, it's my family's country, so it's really special for me to put on the red and white and wear the Canadian crest and battle every single time I get out there. We had a great showing last year at the Olympics, and I think have just built on that since. And we're going to be a team that a lot of other countries, I think, don't necessarily see coming. I think the women's international game, the competition is becoming closer and closer. I mean, if you look at the European Championship final today, it's Denmark and the Netherlands and knockout teams like France and Germany who have been world powerhouses for, decades. And it's just really exciting. I'm excited to be part of a group that's up and coming and, changing the game in Canada for women and in general. And I'm so excited. I'm so blessed, and I'm so thankful to put on that jersey every time I get to.
Janine, looking at what you guys have done with the Houston Dash this year, it looks like you guys have an awful lot of fun together off the pitch. What's that interaction like with the rest of your teammates when you guys are on the road?
Well, on the road and at home, what a lot of people don't realize is that most of the girls that play professionally in whatever city they're in, that's not where they live. So it's almost like an extended vacation for us in Houston. But, these are people that you see every day. These are people that you interact with all the time. And so to an extent, there's, forced time to be together. And it's a great group of people. I mean, we have people from very different backgrounds. We have 3 Brazilians on our team that keep things fun and interesting. So I think you just have to find ways to pass time. And, we have a really funny, energetic group. And it's pretty rare to have a group get along so well. And we do. And it's been a fun year. And I think people can see the fun that we have off the field being translated onto the field in a couple of our past results. So, you learn to find what passes the time with the people that you're with, and I think that's what's so special about playing this game and being able to travel for our jobs. So when you take a step back and look at it it's pretty incredible to see what we're able to do and to call it work.